Therefore, I also advise you, make use of this valuable human life by doing some service to others. So simple. Not necessary to study philosophy or psychology to understand the Buddha's teaching.
Our teacher, the late Venerable Dr. Kirinde Sri Dhammananda Maha Nayaka Thera, led an exemplary life of service to humanity. In his 54 years of Dhammaduta service in Malaysia and Singapore, he taught the fundamentals of Buddhism through hundreds of Dhamma talks and lectures, as well as his widely known publications, such as What Buddhists Believe, Why Worry, and many others. The growth of Buddhism in Malaysia, especially amongst the English-speaking community, has been largely due to his untiring efforts. He founded the Buddhist Missionary Society Malaysia in 1962, and he was also instrumental in the establishment of the Young Buddhist Association Malaysia and a number of other Buddhist organizations in the country. In 1982, he founded the Singapore Buddhist Mission, and with his blessings, the Australian Buddhist Mission was established in 1986 and the Aloka Foundation in 2002. He was the abbot of the Buddhist Mahavihara in Brickfields, Kuala Lumpur, and his approach to Buddhism was very open and non-sectarian. He would conduct regular Dhamma talks in Mahayana temples, and his visit to the Dhamma Realm University in California, in the United States of America, earned him an honorary doctorate of philosophy. He was a keen promoter of religious harmony, both in Malaysia and abroad. In Malaysia, he was a founding member of the Malaysian Consultative Council of Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Sikhism, and Taoism. He always encouraged me to participate in interfaith meetings in Malaysia and abroad through various international conferences. Through his meetings with the King and Prime Minister of Malaysia, including the first Prime Minister Tunku Abdul Rahman and later Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, he was able to gain recognition for Buddhism in the country and reach out to various government organizations. He was awarded the title of Johan Setia Mahkota or JSM by the 9th King, Sultan Aslan Muhyiddin Shah, in 1991. Apart from his many talks and publications, his main contribution to Buddhism in Malaysia and Singapore was through the temporary ordination program that was held annually for 31 years from 1976 to 2006 at the Buddhist Mahavihara. Through these novitiate programs, the seed of Dhamma has been planted in the hearts and mind of several thousand members and devotees, young and old, throughout the country and beyond. In his later years, he gave his blessings and promoted the practice of meditation through the establishment of meditation retreat centers at Aloka Rama by the Aloka Foundation in 2004 and the BMSM Pa'aut Dhammawijaya Meditation Center in Dengkil in 2005.
Paratha chariyaya satang hi jivanam, in Sanskrit language. The purpose of our life is to do some service to others. Without serving others, we cannot serve ourselves.
Service to humanity must naturally pave the way for the development of the highest human potential, which is to gain one's final liberation or the attainment of Nibbana through the development and purification of the mind from the tendencies of greed, hatred and delusion. The late Chief Reverend's legacy of service, purity and wisdom will continue to the various branches of the Buddhist Mission Society Malaysia, as well as the newly completed Pusat Buddhist Dhammaduta Malaysia in Putrajaya, the administrative capital of Malaysia. I am indeed very grateful for all his blessings, guidance and protection throughout the years of my monkhood. Soon after my Samanera or novice ordination at the Sikya in Malacca in March 1976, he took me for a Dhamma talk at the Catholic High School in Malacca. He also took me to various parts of Malaysia during his Dhamma tours. Sometimes he would also ask me to talk on his behalf, and he would just be there listening. That's how I learned to give Dhamma talks. He also introduced me to his teachers and friends in Sri Lanka. He took me to his birthplace in Kirinda, Maha Thera, and introduced me to one of his teachers in Kotavilla and many of his friends at the Vidyalankara Pirivena and so on. He even started the Paramadhamma Buddhist Institute so that I could continue my studies in Buddhism in the English medium. I regarded him as a true spiritual friend or Kalyana Mitta. One day, after organizing a successful Vesak Buddhist cultural exhibition in Singapore, I asked him for permission to meditate in a forest monastery in Thailand. Knowing that he does not like to see people sitting doing nothing, I was taken by surprise when he said to me, "The world needs meditation. You must go and learn to meditate." Because of this, I will never forget him.
When certain good thought appears in the mind must have courage to do something, to serve others, to maintain our human dignity, to develop our human values, give credit to our human intelligence by using that mind correctly.
Thank you, Nayaka Maha. Please bless and guide us to continue your legacy.